President Mahama, with the greatest of respect, Your Excellency, me say I'm money don't mungu secret. A one be named and your ma we another than one. But some dignity, some respect for our constitution is all we ask for. So we thought President Mahama coming in, he is going to respect the laws of our nation. Obey Nyoma different. Obey setting Ghana on the tone beer. And did the next phase of our nation. If any government changes, the only natural reaction is that you do me, I do you. So you do me in 1992 to 2000. I come and do you from 2000 to 2008. I come and do you from 2009 to 2016. Akufo-Addo comes in and they also do the same nonsense. And you tell us that you are coming to reset the nation. So, Your Excellency, if you are resetting the nation, is this the way you want to reset the nation? What the Bameso? We are the same thing. We are the same thing. And I don't know why the citizens are happy because we are doing this foolishness. And in plain language, excuse my French, it's foolishness to the highest order. One, you'll be a friend of fundamental human rights. And the definition of what fundamental human rights is. It is a right that is not given. It is a right that a person assumes by virtue of the fact of being a human being. Executive will not mean shorting your pen. National security a part of the executive. Police a part of the executive. Military a part of the executive. It is a police in military and national security. A executive Jimmy. You are abusing the right of the people. You don't do this craziness. I want to eat in the menu. And AK-47, such a sophisticated weapon. And all what you will be Ghana. It's not as though they Kwraa side AK-47. So today, I be out there because you're to me. I mean, I don't support some of the nonsense whom to me that. So it's not about being unto me, but it's about being civilized. We are in a civilized society. We don't do the things that they are doing. Let's say I'm saying, decently, and that person who is charged with criminal offense shall be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time by the court. Precisely. Shall be given a fair hearing. Educate them. Enti nana mo ni betimi invite you to me. I'm na shatter the fitaba. Enti Kwraa sem na mo di tuo no ko okoye na ede. Na ne ede bela. Ya besa to abawi. Respectfully John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency. Ontina to me so nkodi 1 million years. Na mo lose to 2016. Whoever thought that you guys will come back? There are people within your party omumpo asem. And they are sideless, you don't get young crowd for you. Almost a bob, bukata. And they are normal human nature. So was sideline because you are preferred candidate. Almost a mafia. Now, you say, to me. And it looks like President Mahama is losing it. Precise. And President Mahama, with the greatest of respect, Your Excellency, me say I'm money don't mungu secret. A one be named and your ma we another than one. But some dignity, some respect for our constitution is all we ask for. Now, Obai and also resetting. Just like I told Ayemimia Bobiansa. Bobiansa say MPP buy. MPP came after Bobiansa. And for that matter, it's Yafan Yankrofo. But senior, this is principle. Yes, now no Fatus Wamulko, yeah, branch Adenta Kumi. Okay, so this is one to me. You want to be there. You want to be there. Said your war. I don't want to handcuff.
Please, why are you sending him?
Bring him a sandal.
No, come. No, why are you sending him? But you put the name for him. No, the name for him. Please, why are you sending him? Why are you sending him? Why are you sending him?
I don't know what. You told me I see.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let me record the make sure. Record it. I want to know I'm good.
Superintendent Yakubu Isaku, aide camp Emma Kanema Payina Beduche Dr. Mahama Dubaumia, Nababe to just say, Nifia was Sapeman, National Security, Ejumaefobi Eburaho, Furiso Bosabede Tosu, and Numia yet Memenda Echemono. Isaku Nchirimua, Ababe to Jano, Ochera, WhatsApp Sobes say, and Yumeno, Siabapa Unsi Medunai, Adam Fubi Ekachwene say, Asrafua Wakata when Nimbe said Diasa, and Abura Nifia, Unim Hore, Nawachera.
So, Govi, first of all, we are not in a jungle.
Exactly. Tell them.
Your Excellency, what is this? It's when you reset it. And I know the excuse that people will be giving is that and the MPP buy or Muyemi. Now, Mr. Samu Betuan was a seminar. And the Amu Kasi Yamamukwama resetting it. So we thought President Mahama coming in, he's going to respect the laws of our nation. Obey Nyoma different. Obey setting Ghana on the tone beer. And the next phase of our nation. If any government changes, the only natural reaction is that you do me, I do you. And most of you know, JJ Rollins said, Semeno Kasei from 92 Nebanwa, who you could the free one, and were harassing Crofos with a security. With the help of a Yoko Yochikata. No more harassing Crawford, a kumbie, any idea. Now, President Kufoji, at that time, needs one if they were coming there from an era of a dictator, 10 a civilian. Now, President Kufo's time, they also did all what they can. Then, Professor Mel Sebaye in 2009, another radical, near Rob Wayfield with you, near yes, any other time. Then a Kufodo comes in. So you do me in 1992 to 2000. I come and do you from 2000 to 2008. I come and do you from 2009 to 2016. Akufo-Addo comes in and they also do the same nonsense. And you tell us that you are coming to reset the nation. So, Your Excellency, if you are resetting the nation, is this the way you want to reset the nation? Way. Sadie way. Ewa bra Kofi, Yemra Ghana, exactly what we should do. Even so, what gonna say, Obia Yaboni, that's all person China. At the end of Constitution, Neka. What me kwa the ope? What the true? A giant, near Wazoo. What the Bameso? We are the same thing. Moko and Jim for Joseph, we are the same thing. And I don't know why the citizens are happy because we are doing this foolishness. Precisely. And in plain language, excuse my French, it's foolishness to the highest order. Any civilized society will not entertain this kind of things. In the name of Yasasabank. Now the Kunia. So let's go to Article 12 of our nation, Constitution. Oko read Article 12 or see the fundamental human rights and freedoms enshrined in this chapter shall be respected and upheld by the executive. One, you will be a friend of fundamental human rights. And the definition of what fundamental human right is. It is a right that is not given. It is a right that a person assumes by virtue of the fact of being a human being. What it means is that basic right to be a right to life, right to education, and you see your first generational right, second generational right. It will be the right to life near there. That is a civil and political right, and some a cultural and social right. Let's leave all of that. I will take that for another day. Now, fundamental human rights, and I'm saying JJ Wallace in the mind. Want to me imagine free myself. Near years, some way and some JJ free a year, a dictator. Freedom of movement. It was the fundamental human rights and freedoms enshrined in this chapter shall be respected and upheld by the executive, legislature, and judiciary, and all other organs of government and its agencies, and where applicable to them, by all nature and legal persons in Ghana, and shall be enforceable by the courts as provided for this constitution. Yefri baby nieba, baby driye, wame kumet mi fa obi, no na kwashe baby a wunhunu. Yefri be habeas corpus, produce the body. Na no just have na akọ hwehwe no say e ma file habeas corpus ni ade ni egu. Ko video me ka tell say eti ye babedu 1992 because of that history and the protection of the fundamental rights every executive in say the court shall enforce it, they shall be enforceable by the court. What it then means is that and the executive no ultimately ensuring that you pay. National security a part of the executive, police a part of the executive, military a part of the executive. It is a police in military and national security. Wamu Jimia, a executive name Jimmy.
More fire.
You are abusing the right of the people. Is that the nation we want to build?
Never.
Abusing the rights of the people?
Never.
In the name of what? Resetting. Now, Yanko Clause 2, Yanko Article 12. Was every person in Ghana, whatever his race, place or origin, political opinion, whether young people or NDC or CPP, color, religion, creed, or gender, shall be entitled to the fundamental human right. Fundamental human right in the same fair trial, dignity, respect for the person.
Exactly.
And the Brana Chirasa Okochi will be quite a fast channel.
Precisely.
And you know.
Exactly.
The fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual contained in this chapter, but subject to the respect for rights and freedoms of others and for the public interest. It you be protect to be a fundamental right, whether you want to me, whether against who we are secure, whether you identical commute, or just what can be here, why you shall respect the person's rights. Article 15:1. Also respect for human dignity. The dignity of the persons, all persons shall be inviolable. And this is the Constitution speaking. You don't do this craziness. And AK-47, such a sophisticated weapon, and Ghana. It's not as those who cross side them AK-47. We on cross fool. National security on cross some what? And then internal security. This is AK-47 and some more and the most sophisticated weapon in the world. AK-47. And I'm going to watch you then talk with me. Where you wine, where you criminal, where you terrorist. When your information is who bombs and at the bay, want to know okura bombs on the field. So today a bay out there because you're the to me. I mean, I don't support some of the nonsense who to me that. So it's not about being unto me, but it's about being civilized. We are in a civilized society. We don't do the things that they are doing. Now I see the dignity of all persons shall be inviolable. That means what you mean violating? And what we say you is inviolable. Just say Emma room granted the oil and you are violating the dignity. Say what you be where and you see my constitutional law lecturer, Deputy Attorney General, Justice James, I with all due respect. You, I know you are well trained, you are an American trained, you are I think you must advise your government. This is it doesn't speak well for them.
More fire. More fire.
If I don't take me, what can be? Obvious one can what is it? Let the law take its course. You feel say you're defaming. So what's it, Tadio Sorry? I mean, Tadio Sorry is my very good friend. At any point, I don't think anybody should defame Tadio Sorry. If Tadio Sorry being a lawyer thinks that the right as the person has been trampled upon, he must seek redress through the courts.
More fire. So, more fire.
Then cross the better.
More fire.
And then question ya twitwi tuo ni ade ya ka wonyai we ne research now yanko next one yanko okay article 15 to also no person whether or not he is arrested restricted or retained be subjected to torture. When you in America constitution in America also no person whether identical whether katechi fever when arrested shall be subjected to torture. And here we are not talking about physical torture, even mental torture. Going there with guns and ammunition. Are we crazy? What nation is this? Is this a nation we want to be?
Yeah, the monkey 12 feet.
The monkey 12 feet. He said, "And I'm church." He said, "And I'm church."
Le mame.
Ewa brem rana provide said you see chinipa. Kovi, oba chinipa krana. You go for a warrant from the court. Odru wa. Esa odun sake nipa no. Na oka di enti a wo cheno. Na we are respectfully. You tell the person say you have the right to a counsel.
Precisely.
Young next.
More fire.
What kind of nonsense is this? Now we any reset. A year with them. Now we Article 17 say, all persons shall be equal before the law, whether one to meal, whether dental kumil, whether katechil, whether domamo. All persons shall be equal before the law. So supremacy, equality before the law. And yet, the treaty be said, will be to me the petition yaba after a whole chief justice home. Young Kocheno, so spread the false information. Now so be petition. Some young guys are madam for your sorry. And the judges are koshia. That's how they say information, Papa. Jana go prepare me. What is all you have the right as a president to say that when they make him. And that's the end of the case.
Exactly.
If any of the people that he mentioned in the petition, they feel that their rights as a people, they have been defamed, the law is there, the processes are there for them to file a suit for defamation, and you provide it. So some more kind of your untruth, as some more kind of defamation. Because of that, may lose A, B, and C. Kwraa somebody else. That's what. Wait. Civilized society be anywhere, yes,
Precisely.
Civilized society be anywhere, yes. And for me, connect. Next. Now read the article. All persons shall not be discriminated against on grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, creed, or social or economic status. It's whether you want to me or your MPP chairman. Social status. You don't discriminate against him. Whether you're Kumi, Adenta Kumi, or your MPP need. You don't discriminate against him. This is Article 17.2 saying it. I'm not the one saying it. And this is the supreme law of our nation. And the supreme law of our nation is telling your mama and the national security that you must not discriminate against people. What nonsense is that? And nobody is able to tell them that this is nonsense. Your Excellency, with the greatest of respect, this is nonsense. I'm so sorry to say it, but it's nonsense. The question I can nonsense, palpable nonsense. It does not make any sense. Now, Article 19.1. Or see a person charged with a criminal offense. The reason they say charged, you can say a person who is convicted. Who go into me or no? Who treatment why be also a galamseya? Ya come not to one one behavior so behavior. A be more be also a galamseya. But what is the difference between a galamseya and a person be a krata and all kind? A krata. It's here be an anoma warrior. It's not in conformity with the rules that govern small scale mining. But is it the case that one krata and warrior? Does that make it illegal? Fire. What kind of nonsense is this?
More fire.
So obey they can't prove anything. Because at the end of the day, whether one to me sell forest one sell forest, he must have done it within a certain remit of the law.
Exactly. So
more fire.
Decently and that person who is charged with criminal offense shall be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time by the court.
Precisely.
Shall be given a fair hearing.
Educate them.
Enti nana mo ni betimi invite you to me. I'm na shata the fitaba. Enti Kwraa sem na mo di tuo no ko ye na ede. Na ne ede bela. And then we invite him to me. So by that is the decency of the law that the law is saying. Decency, the dignity of a person. When inviting again, I'm inviting on Madia. Then you have the grounds to say you're inviting one or ma. So we are going for an arrest warrant to go and arrest him.
More fire.
I didn't cross me.
More fire.
Huh?
More fire.
You are turning it into an animal kingdom. You best start to a baby. Respectfully, John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency, Ontina 2 million soon could do 1 million years. Now we lose to 2016. Whoever thought that you guys will come back? I think the person who designed democracy, they sat down to study a social patterns of human beings. It's by 8 years or more from Kwraa. Other than that, time one Adolf Hitler yes were England for Britain for. It took Winston Churchill 1 man to draw in Americans to come and defend England. And so him, you come to 1945, 6 years into the war, or defeated Adolf Hitler. Or call elections 1946. So by nature, human beings get tired of. Your mama said, there are people within your party. and they are sideless you don't get young crop for you almost a bob bubu kata and they are normal human nature so sideline because we are preferred candidate almost be mafia and political parties don't win elections. It's the government in the lose elections. Yeah, need to me mafufro. Now your movie. Then if I may call it next one. That is Article 19.2c. Okay, Article 19.2c. Or say all persons shall be presumed to be innocent until is proven or has pleaded guilty. It is a to be provision depending you're guilty. And now on one pleaded guilty. You don't treat the person like a criminal. It's what him say do baby Kwraa no. You say uko dia wu. A non-bailable offense. Next a criminal and another offenses act. And a lawyer Martin Pebu the court say Constitution is everybody shall be presumed innocent until proven guilty. So the moment you say you won't bail them, that means you have actually given them a sentence. Nampa court ni you free was any idea. Still more than should be able to say the jungle.